Good Wednesday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majewski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Studios with your Talkin LIve Forecast update here on your tax day, April 15th, 2026. Things looking once again sunny, dry, warm, once again in around our area across East Tennessee and North Georgia. And we're going to continue that trend into the weekend, into Saturday, but we do have some changes coming as a fairly strong cold front will move through the area. Unfortunately, still doesn't look like we're going to get a lot of rain out of this, but we will see temperatures return to kind of closer to where they're supposed to be for this time of year as we go into next week. Now, before we get rolling into this new full report, and if you're new here to the Talkin LIve Broadcast Channel Facebook page, please give us a follow. And if you happen to be watching over on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And more importantly, make sure you hit that notification bell so you're alerted on all future weather updates. All right, let's go ahead and start with a live look there in Chattanooga. A lot of sunshine, blue skies, a beautiful day. Definitely a good day to have lunch outdoors today, or maybe having dinner tonight outside. Should be very pleasant. And also looking at great conditions here across Lake Chattooga up in North Georgia as well. A little bit of a nice gentle breeze and a few high clouds. Otherwise, looking pretty good here across our region. Radar continues to stay on the dry side. There is going to be a slim chance of some showers, especially across East Tennessee, going in for tomorrow, but not really amounting to a whole lot there. And we're still tracking that cold front coming in. Looks like Saturday night, Sunday may bring a little bit of rain with that as well. Satellite picture looking pretty good here across East Tennessee, North Georgia. We're seeing a lot of sunshine in here. Again, just a few high clouds here and there, but otherwise looking pretty good. You see the main clouds back over toward Arkansas, where they're getting some rain over that way. In fact, look at the regional radar here. You can see some of that rain there across portions of northwest portions of Arkansas. We got high pressure down here in South Georgia. It's definitely dominating the weather here across East Tennessee and North Georgia, as we're once again seeing temperatures push into the 80s for afternoon highs on your Wednesday. And we're going to do it again going into your Thursday and Friday before that cooler air kind of arrives over the weekend. Now let's go look at your forecast models on this. Let's first take a look at your latest 12Z North American model run here as we go on through this. Watch that little timestamp there in that top right-hand corner. As you can see, again, the weak system coming in on Thursday. Again, a few isolated showers, a possibility. We only got like a 20% in there just to be on the safe side as this moves on through, just in case. But again, not really going to amount to much. If you win the rain lottery tomorrow, count yourself lucky. And then we'll be turning our attention back to this next system. Here comes that next cold front right here with some rain, maybe a few rumbles of thunder with this. And this will be moving in as we go towards Sunday morning. All right, now as far as our temperatures going into your Thursday morning, we're looking at temperatures here mostly in the 60s, a few upper 50s here and there, but a mild start. And then afternoon highs once again pushing up into the 80s for everybody for this afternoon. A pretty warm afternoon there across a lot of areas here across East Tennessee and at North Georgia. Now, as far as what this front does after this, here's the latest GFS American run here. You can see the run here going into 8 o'clock Saturday. And as we go into the early morning hours there on Sunday, a little bit of rain moving on through, and then it clears on out. So it looks like the rain threat will be Saturday night, early Sunday morning, and then we're kind of clearing on out after that. And then we'll see a cool down going into next week. Looks like Monday and Tuesday staying precipitation free. And then finally going into Wednesday, maybe a little disturbance kind of riding in there with some rains up to the north going toward the middle of next week. But we'll wait and see we get a little bit closer before we put in a rain threat there on that one for right now. All right, so look at your forecast maps. Again, this is from our friends from the National Weather Service. I want you to watch that little highlight of the thing there in yellow there. You kind of see the days of the week there as we kind of rotate in here. Going into your Thursday, again, we're looking quiet there on Thursday. You see some of that rain there in the western portions of Tennessee, and then kind of skipping through the area going into the late afternoon. So, again, slight chance of rain across East Tennessee. I think most of North Georgia will stay on the dry side here. And then as we go into Friday and Saturday, we're looking pretty good. No problems there. Until we get into Saturday night and Sunday, that's when that rain threat will come on through. So there's Saturday. You see the front right back here. This is Saturday morning. You see the right there. We'll probably some decent thunderstorms up there toward the Midwest. And then as we see that move on through on Sunday, clearly moves on out. So Sunday's looking pretty good too, I think. It'll be early the way it's tracking right now. And then Monday, cooler temperatures. Think that big old high over the Ohio River Valley. And then we'll see, again, looking pretty good there going in toward your Tuesday. And into Wednesday, we're going to stay dry for right now. So, again, looks like we're in store for limited rain chances, which is the bad news because we sure could use the rain, but we will see cooler temperatures. So the forecast here, again, we'll put in that slight chance of rain, again, mostly across East Tennessee, 86-61, mostly sunny skies there on Thursday. Overnight lows, as you saw, were pretty mild. It'll be a mix of upper 50s, low 60s across East Tennessee and North Georgia, and daytime highs here mostly in the 80s for afternoon highs. Again, limited rain chance there, especially for like Chattanooga up to Dayton, Athens, Cleveland, Benton, those areas up there. Georgia side should stay mostly on the dry side here. Regionally, you're looking at a lot of warm temperatures all across the southeast, even some 90s out there over toward Columbia and over toward Charlotte. Good rain chances up there in Memphis and Nashville. Of course, that's where that main disturbance was riding up that way. 87 in Jackson and 87 over in Savannah. Next 7 days, here we go. As again, we're looking at just plain old HOT hot there for Friday and Saturday. Temperatures right around 90 there in Chattanooga. Cooling it down, though. Again, that rain threat for Sunday will be early morning, okay? So looks like we'll see some sunshine in the afternoon, but noticeably cooler. 69 on Sunday, 72 on Monday, and kind of getting into the middle upper 70s going into Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. But at least we're not warming up quite as warm as we were with this recent warm spell. In fact, looks like the overall weather pattern going into the last week in April should be a little more conducive for better chances and opportunities for rain. Now we just got to get the models to show that change, as that's what the longer range outlooks are beginning to show right now. Again, appreciate you guys checking us out here on the Talkin Live Broadcast channel, Facebook page. Please give us a follow, and over on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you're alerted on all future weather updates. All right, that's it for this edition. You guys be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. You guys enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Bye-bye.